Alright, how's it going, guys? So today we have a video, or I guess a stream actually, to respond to. Now, who is this wonderful, absolutely amazing individual that's the subject of this video? Well, it is none other than the Chad, the Sigma, the absolute Rizzler himself, Retr0man. Or excuse me, the Retr0man, because I guess it wasn't good that someone with his same name had more subs than him on YouTube. I guess your boy Soy is getting real popular on these YouTube streets and shit, because I haven't had a drama like this since I made those videos on Maximum. But anyway, we might as well not delay any further, so let's get right into the video. Roll the intro, Keemstar.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
So, here it is. So tonight, someone's getting a special shout out, okay? Okay. A special shout out to our new subscriber, TrashManGuy. It's true. It's true. They said I wasn't a real chud, but in fact, I am the chud president, okay?
First off, I have to mention that the Slav squatting Ghost Runner character in the corner is extremely cringe. For some reason, this guy, despite being Bulgarian, likes to LARP as a Russian. And no, I'm not even fucking joking about that. I also have to mention that the Trump impression is not only really bad, but I also don't think Trump is a third worlder, nor would he get so offended over Indian jokes that he would put literal traffic signs in a Discord server.
And now the founder of the Synth Appreciation Thread is coming to build the Retro Appreciation Thread. Believe me, believe me.
With the fact that the Synthetic Man Appreciation Thread has basically now turned into a lolcow thread, you might want to eat your words on that one. But hey, I can always oblige.
And now that I, your president, have iced the Latinx and the Egads from our beautiful community.
It's not Latinx, it's Latinx. I know you can't speak the English very well, but you need to say it right if you want to be properly offensive. You also just need to get better insults, because this shit sounds like something a teenage girl would come up with.
Anyway, Soycast, all jokes aside, mate, I'm not quite sure anymore why you decide to join us, you know. Since I know you've been seething about me since August.
It's very funny how he says here that I've been seething, and he tries to act like he didn't do nothing, when I can verifiably say that all of the people in his Discord decided to gang up on me during RETR0man's Charlie Kirk stream. And not only that, but they also shit-talked me while I was on another one of RETR0man's streams in their Discord. And not even just on his streams. They've also clipped my streams, so they are obviously watching them in their Discord. Now, you may be wondering, didn't you shit talk them in your streams? I did. And the reason why is because I have countless screenshots of them shit talking me constantly in their Discord. I mean, what further proof do you need that they're seething when this is the reaction from me accidentally hitting the sub button on mobile? It sure is pretty funny how the narrative works.
Now, frankly, you can follow whoever you want, Soycast. If you want, you can watch whatever grifter you want. You can hate watch whomever you want, too.
Just like you have been hate watching me along with your butt buddy Zeno, not to mention that this motherfucker unironically thinks I've been reporting his streams along with Ranger Boo. I can say right now with absolute certainty that I don't care to watch your shit. And the only reason I'm watching this stream is because one of my chatters DM'd me about it. But again, I am the one seething apparently.
Or like you can, in your free time, look at furry hentai porn like your friend.
Now, I don't know which friend he's talking about here, but I can definitely say that I don't know anyone who looks at furry corn, nor do I want to look at furry corn. With how out of pocket that was, it's likely projection.
Is it just one thing? as long as you don't get emotionally obsessed on prideful grudges, right?
It sure is funny how apparently I'm emotionally obsessed, but I guess they're not. It's the rules for thee, but not for me mentality. I can shit talk you in my Discord server, but don't you dare shit talk me. They really do cry out as they strike you, because they act like innocent fucking angels when all they do is spew vitriol at you. There's even someone in their Discord that obsesses over what I post on kiwi farms, even though I don't post in any of the threads he posts in, and he could simply ignore me. But I guess the rules only apply to me, right?
May I interject real fast?
Okay, yeah, this is a good time to interject. Say your piece.
Hey Brayden, I just want to let you know, something very important. So when I called you my little brother, I think the exact phrasing was, I view you as my little brother. I don't know if you know this, but I'm too old to be your friend.
So apparently he's too old to be my friend, but he's not too old to be my big brother. The logic is definitely lost on me, but anyway. For some reason back then, this guy said he viewed me as his little brother, which, you know, you pretty much confirmed exactly what I said, retard. Obviously, you didn't literally think I was your little brother. That wouldn't make any sense. But for context, at the time, this guy was DMing me for like 2 weeks at that point, and he would also show up in my chat. That was literally it, dude. What he would do is he would clip my streams, which I was fine with. For some reason, though, he randomly got extremely parasocial at one point. Now, maybe this is just me, but when a guy in his 30s randomly calls a teenager his little brother, you know, that might make me a little uncomfortable. You know, I might find it a little weird.
Weird.
But yeah, I don't think it's strange to find that odd, especially when I, again, had only talked to this guy for like 2 weeks at the time.
And the reason we're not friends anymore is because you had an issue with me making fun of your former friend that you cozy up to. And not worshipping, but, you know, being his best friend and buddy.
There's a bit of an inconsistency here because he said he's too old to be my friend, but now he's implying that we were friends at one point. Like, I don't know, dude. You can only pick one. And I hate to tell you this, or wait, I actually don't. We were literally never friends at any point in time. Like, I don't know why there's this phenomenon in the modern day where someone thinks that because some streamer or YouTuber interacts with them in a friendly way, that means that they are now suddenly friends with that YouTuber. It's just not the fucking case. All you did was clip my streams. And to get into the other thing he says, I don't know what former friend I worship, but I only worship Jesus Christ, little bro. So yeah, that's kind of retarded.
I didn't care if you wanted to be his friend, but you went behind my back first and backstabbed me. When I did it to you publicly, you cried about it.
C-A-P
Both of us know that is an abject fucking lie when I never shit talked you until you said this in my comments. Among other things you've commented on my videos. And if you try to weasel your way out of it by saying it wasn't your account, I have the receipts too. And hell, I didn't even need those screenshots to know it was you, because I have 2 brain cells that I can rub together to come to a conclusion. You can go back to my Lost Soul Aside streams and watch every single second, and you would not find anything to suggest that I was ungraceful towards you until you posted those comments. The only people I shit talked in those streams were Retr0man and Hydra, and that was it.
Little cheat sheet for you. You cried about your mods, right? Your mods backstabbed you and cried, and now you're upset that, you know, trying to take things out of context.
Notice how he says that I'm taking things out of context when this is the reaction from me accidentally subbing to Retr0man. It's also incredibly hypocritical when all these people do is act extremely dishonest and even blatantly lie about you. That in and of itself is a lie. And I'm not sure what mod backstabbed me, but I can assure you that I didn't cry about anything. It's funny because in this clip he sounds extremely pressed and like he's on the verge of tears. I also gotta mention this in regards to the comment about taking things out of context. Didn't you people take Latina Parfait's comment in the Rules channel out of context as an excuse to ban him? Anyone who's known him for a while, especially someone like GameSense who didn't bother to defend him, what a great friend, would know that it's a fucking joke. But obviously I take shit out of context, right?
I'm still waiting for you to define what a cult is, because with words and speaking, you're not really that good enough. Like the stream you did, you think Afghanistan is rich in minerals? I guess ISIS is making video games. Wrong country, you stupid idiot. It's Saudi Arabia. Get it right. Do your homework. I guess you're one of these people that can't do their homework. I guess you're in the, co-taught, like the special needs class. Did you forget your helmet and your glue that day? Your geography? I'm just asking,
Liar!
I can define exactly what a cult is for you, which is your Discord server, where you will believe any lie as long as it's convenient to you, or you will all share the same opinions just because one of you thinks that is the correct opinion. Like Dr. Asuero, for example, unironically gaslighting himself into thinking he's a doctor just because some of us called him Dr. Asuero as a joke. Or people in your Discord server thinking that Lost Soul Aside or Silent Hill F are good games just because Retr0man and GameSense like Lost Soul Aside and GameSense liked Silent Hill F. Kinda like a hive mind, you could say. And also with his comment about Afghanistan, I know which stream he's referring to, which is Retr0man's stream about some Saudi prince buying EA. I can say right now that what he said is a complete fucking lie. I mean, you're even in the same stream, so you should know exactly what I said. I even went through the transcripts and there is not a single time where I mentioned Afghanistan. You can even type Afghanistan or Afghan into the transcripts yourself and you won't find a single moment where I mentioned that country. But again, this is another one of their lies, and all they can do is be completely dishonest about the people they don't like. I don't even have to lie about these people because what they say themselves already says it all. Not to mention that along with lying about me, they really just have ad hominems, and that's about it.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about you. You can talk about me as much as you want. You can call me a Jew. You can call me Indian. I don't care. But at the end of the day, you're a bitch. Your friends are bitches. They can't take me. Go fuck yourself.
Cope, seethe, and dilate.
Wow, dude, what a reasonable thing to say to someone who you consider to be your little brother. Or maybe he's just unhinged and extremely fucking deluded about me. It's funny, too, how he says he doesn't want to talk about me. Meanwhile, he made sure to seethe about me for a couple minutes in this stream, and even seethes about me more later. And also seethes about me in a Discord server, while also trying to A-log me in my comments. But again, I am apparently the problem here.
Well, yeah, my problem is don't be so parasocial. Because,
Yeah,
I have my time is very valuable. I don't even know why you would want to waste your time.
Yeah, why would you want to waste your time, dude? Would you like to tell that to everyone in your Discord server? And apparently I'm being parasocial, but I guess Nathan Hill isn't after that whole unhinged rant. But again, dude, the rules are only applied to me.
Yeah, and I can interject here too, since I may as
Sure.
well. Just, how do I need to remember my WWE wrestling promo. Okay. Soycast used to be subscribed to me, used to comment on my stuff, used to be friends with me.
First off, and this is the same thing I said when it comes to Nathan Hill, I was never friends with you. Just because I commented on your shit and played like 1 or 2 matches of Left 4 Dead 2 with you does not mean we were friends. I was also only subbed to you and I only commented on your videos because you were a smaller YouTuber in the sphere that I wanted to promote. That was literally it.
But then for things that I didn't even do, I wasn't even doing anything. All I did was try to teach you the simplest thing of how to shove in Left 4 Dead 2. I sent you a guide because you simply could not shove.
Okay, Phil.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Naturally, if you press the right one, you shove. And I know it's very hard for someone of your intellectual capacity, in your own words, lower IQ than an African. I'm not sure which African exactly you're referring to when you make that claim. There's a good range there, but none of it good. I figured that even they would know how to shove in Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay, so I'm not sure where they got that comment where I said I have an IQ lower than an African, but they keep repeating it to me like I said it without a clip to actually prove that I did. And even if I did say it, do you know what a joke is? Do you possibly know what sarcasm is? They probably don't because they're likely on the spectrum, including Zeno, who uses your taxpayer dollars to fill his room with a bunch of microplastics. What a bunch of wonderful people. But yeah, this is a really stupid gotcha when they know they are being dishonest. You know they are being dishonest, and they still decide to be dishonest.
I don't really see why unfriending me and unsubscribing me and removing your post promoting one of my videos in the past is a thing you really had to do, because not even anything I did, because there was people that did things and I did things and I wasn't even there. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just simply hanging out with people, and these other people were teasing you a bit, and you simply took issue with that.
I don't owe you anything, and I didn't even have to make a community post promoting your video in the first place. Also, when you say shit like this, then yeah, no shit, I'm gonna take issue with you. Or when you heart comments like this, disparaging other people's editing to build yourself up. And don't take offense to this, because I'm not even trying to be mean, but genuinely giving constructive criticism. PNG spam is not high effort editing. I don't even think my editing is high effort. So for Nathan Hill to tear down Kane just to build you up, and then for you to expect Kane to defend you later, is extremely fucking shitty. It's like kicking a dog and then expecting that dog to defend you from an attacker. You did nothing to defend your supposed friend, and then you expect him to defend you. So kindly, here is your bird, sir.
Apparently there's you have a very thin skin on top of that very thin skull of yours.
Yeah, okay, lil bro, even though all I'm hearing right now is ass hurt because I deleted a community post promoting your video. And hey retard, it's not thin skull, it's thick skull.
Yeah, and I mean, I do apologize to you. I know it's hard being a minority, being a Mormon, and being gay, and those are all things that are very hard, being minority groups.
Bro, did he just call me gay? It's Jover, guys. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
And what's the matter, lil bro? You jealous of my 50 wives, my 80 wives, my 2 million wives? Like, dude, I'm like Raymond out here. Let's talk about all the celestial that I'm not having. But yeah, dude, when we make that minorities joke in our Discord server, we're talking about very specific groups in your Discord, which includes Indians, Filipinos, and fellow whites.
It's very hard, very difficult. So I wish you the best of luck, and I give you an honest question of figuring out who you need to figure out. You need to grow up and you need to figure out who you actually are as a person. Are you just going to let other people dictate the things you do and the things you want to do and the person you are? Or are you going to actually develop your own identity, your own personality? Or are you just forever going to be the prison bottom bunk, so to speak, for these people that don't really see you as anything more than a pawn, as just a tool, because you are kind of...
Alright, lil bro, you can stop acting condescending. I'm not a kid, but if growing up means I can't shit on you like I am right now, then fuck that, dude. I never will. I hope you enjoy being the pawn of get on my level, man.
I've seen taller people, so I'm not going to call you the biggest tool I've ever met, but if there was a top 100 list... voiced by someone with a very annoying voice, you'd probably be somewhere on that list.
Yeah, try not to throw stones from your glass house with that weak-ass little nerd emoji voice, lil bro.
Guys, listen. You're not allowed to violate the rules in our COS. If you do, I may have to ban you for 24 hours. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So yes, I do think the age of consent should be 13 years.
I'll leave my final remarks as this. So I guess you did admit to me that you jerked off the Spear Hunter. You're gay, bro. You're a homo.
And you're like Kane, and you're into Kane from Near Replicant.
Ad hominem, ad hominem.
Yeah, I bet you do like to fantasize about that, buddy. Do you say that to all the little brothers you meet on Discord?
And probably originally.
Again, Oh, I really don't care. Just don't bother me. That's all.
Yeah, leave us the fuck alone. Loser.
And to end it off, he calls me a loser. Try not to throw stones from your glass house, little bro. You know, I really wish there was this mythical relic, this legendary artifact, something that could get all of these people off Discord, something that is the phobia of all black people. Oh wait, that thing does exist, and it is a... But yeah, obviously don't send hate to any of these people because, let's be honest, it's clear that they're already miserable enough. And, well, I guess if you ever want to start a shitstorm, just sub to one of their channels if they really don't like you. And to all the people in their Hive Mind Discord server who may be watching this video, keep my name out of your mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!